Hello everybody, welcome to my first Deepwoken video. Today I'm going to be explaining the problems with guilds and Deepwoken and how I think you should fix them. So my number one problem is that there isn't much variety for roles. I mean, like, all we have is officer, leader, and like member. That's it. Like, that's literally it. I mean, what I think you should add is like a co-leader thing. I mean, because like some guilds have like basically a second in command or like another leader, but there's just no role for that. The co-leader would have all the same permissions of the leader, just be the co-leader. What I also suggest is like a commander role, which basically all it does is it's kind of officer, but without the guild officer little thing, and it's just the chime, a dwelling. The last thing thing that should be added is like a supervisor, which would have the guild officer perms and the what's it called? And the chime, the dwelling, but it's kind of just like for looks, and they would probably be reserved for like your best player or like whoever does the tryouts and stuff like that. So yeah, Deepwoken, please add this. Alright, so what I also think should be added is a food vendor. I mean, like, imagine being in a massive gank in, like, Lower Risa or something, and having to go all the way back to Etris just to get some food. When, sometimes you can't even carry all the food you need if you got a big guild. Like, everyone in ganks is just starving to death. Like, bro, please add a food vendor. Please. Alright, so some other things that I also think should be added is like some sort of radio or whatever. I mean, because the guild base just feels kind of empty, like nothing's really going on in there. Unless there's other people there. Because I know you guys had like instruments and stuff, but it'd be kind of cool if there was like some sort of radio or whatever that you can play any of the like OSTs or musics in the game. What I also think you should add is like some sort of like billboards that you could like some sort of billboards that you can just put like guild advertisements on somewhere, and maybe also like a leaderboard showcasing like who's donated the most notes. And another thing is like decorations and like cosmetics and stuff. And I'm not done though. What I also think should be a thing is you know how like some of the devs guilds get their own custom specs, right? Well, I think like the big guilds like Lancelot, or like as much as we hate Nightcrawlers, I think they're a decently big guild. But yeah, all the big guilds or whatever, like if you meet some sort of requirements, you should be able to apply for like an armor spec or whatever. I think that would be really cool. It would incentivize being in certain guilds. And also, one more thing, for the like smaller guilds, I think like there should be like a certain amount of members. For like every certain amount of members, the price for things increases. Because like all the really small guilds are just kind of screwed. Like they could never even hope to get the arena. Like it's just ridiculous. Like you got a guild of 3 people, you can't get anything. So I feel like they should make it cost a lot less for smaller guilds. That'd be a really good idea. What I also think should be a thing is merchants. Like there'll be a merchant that'll show up at the guild every now and then. That'd be a cool idea. Um, and also maybe some just temporary NPCs that show up for a little bit. And also, what would be a really cool idea is you know how players can play instruments, but what if you could like hire NPCs to just play as a band? I mean, that would be really cool. Um, Something that should also be added is like farms and stuff, so you can like grow your own food in there. Maybe you should also be able to rearrange the rooms in the guild base. That would also be a pretty good idea. Um, and also, there's just a lot of empty space. I mean, there's just so much empty space. So yeah, we should be able to like decorate and stuff. Um, Also feel like there should be like some sort of place to be able to cook food, because like there is no really place for that. It just kind of sucks. But another idea I have is it's basically the ability to just form alliances with guilds, like official alliances. Like the guild leaders would have to make a something like a vow of alliance or whatever, for and then the entire guild would be allied or whatever. I think that's a good idea. The other thing that I think should be added is like maybe some activities or whatever, like just other stuff to do in the guild. I don't know, like I saw this one suggestion which I think is a really cool idea, but there's like a Deepwoken card game. That would be really fun. Like just something you do in the guild base. That would be really cool. If you're wondering where I got all these suggestions, it's from the popular suggestions tab for the Deepwoken Discord. Shout out to the people who made these suggestions. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Please. Alright. Have a great day. Peace out.